Okay, today we're going to make fried chicken. And we're going to do it a idiot-proof way that you'll be able to make fried chicken for your kids. And they'll like it. It will be cooked. And time-wise, it will be an easy thing to do. Okay? So, what I'm going to do here, start off with, we're going to separate out some eggs for our fried chicken to dip the chicken in before we put a batter on it. So what I'm doing is I'm cracking the egg, I'm putting it down in a bowl. And so the yolk's floating in the white stuff. And I'm going to pull, just pick it up like this. And I'm taking the yolks out. Good, so there's two. You know, probably need about, I don't know, 4 eggs maybe, I have no idea. So, pour the whole thing in there or in your hand. You'll need like 3 bowls. You'll need one to put your eggshells in, one to put your yolks in, and then one for your egg whites. And I always save the yolks from this because usually what I do the next morning, then you can make scrambled eggs for your kids. And so you've got a whole bunch of egg yolks in your fridge ready to go to make scrambled eggs with. It works out pretty well. This thing's kind of getting, I probably need to move the camera a little bit, I don't know. Shit. Okay. Well, there I have 4 eggs down in our bowl. That's what we're going to put the chicken in before we put our batter on it, okay? So, 4 eggs. And the yolks are in here, egg whites are in here, and the egg shells are over here. Alright, so, okay, so right now, go ahead and take the egg yolks. Just put them in the fridge, man. Get them out of the way. And tomorrow morning, you're making scrambled eggs for the kids. Okay. This is our chicken. And what you're going to do to make really good fried chicken that your kids are going to love is you have to brine it, okay? So, what is brining? Brining is you take a Tupperware container, you're going to put water in it, and then you're going to put in some amount of salt, and that salt is either going to be one of 2 things: kosher salt or sea salt, okay? You are not going to use this. So anyway, rule of cooking here on the show, table salt's for the table. It has iodine in it, okay? You don't want to heat up iodine in cooking. So anyway, when we cook here on this show, kosher salt or natural sea salt. So, your brine is going to be one of these 2 salts. You put some salt in there, I don't know, maybe like a 1/4 cup, and then you're going to put in some sugar. Just regular sugar in a bag. And pour some sugar in there. And you probably want to get one of these things here. And that way you can just pour it in. So anyway, you put the salt and the sugar in the water. Make sure you stir it up. Then put the rest of your water in and put your chicken in. And it's going to need to soak for at least 3 to 4 hours. I did this last night, probably around 11 o'clock last night before we went to bed. And so it's we went to church this morning. We're back here now, so this is sat way too long, but we're not going to really worry about it. Okay, so we're taking our chicken out of the brine. Okay, and this is some really nasty water, so get that out of the way. Nasty. Be sure to keep your work area really clean when you're doing this. A lot of germs on raw chicken. I might even just keep that down in there for now. So, anywho, what we're going to do now is we're going to make a, we're going to turn the oven on, preheat. Okay, so we have our chicken, we brined it, we take it out of the brine, it's now sitting on a plate. We've got our egg, it's not the egg whites, whatever you call that, the egg whites I guess. So then we're going to take, we're going to make our batter. So, here we go. Now, nothing with this needs to be really precise, okay? I mean, it's just a concept. You don't have to make it complicated. So we're going to put in, let's just say like 1 cup of flour here. Okay, 1 cup of flour makes it easy. And we'll put in, I don't know, get some of these. These are called breadcrumbs. You use these a lot when you cook. They'll take you to the next level. So we're gonna, I don't know, a 1/4 cup would be okay. Or maybe that was a 1/3. So somewhere between around a third of a cup of breadcrumbs. You could go as high as a 1/2 of a cup. You could go as low as a 1/4. Again, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to season this now. And now this chicken has been brined, so it's going to be very, very salty chicken. So the amount of salt that we're going to put in here, we're going to back off that a little bit, okay? So it's not too salty. How much am I sticking in? I have no idea. I'm just going to, how's that? Okay, we'll just pour some salt in it. We'll leave it at that. And now we've got the black pepper we're going to put in. And if you go down to your Kroger store and you look in their spice section, they sell black pepper that is like this, you know, one of these things. This is salt actually, salt and pepper, but you know, they sell those. But you can actually get one of these. It's a McCormick black pepper corn grinder. And it's really cool. It's got these settings. You can do coarse, medium, or fine. And so you can put black pepper in whatever you're cooking. It's one of those things that takes you to the next level. And it's just a couple bucks, not a big deal. Okay, so there's that. Got all this in here. And I'm going to stick in some garlic powder. Garlic makes everything better. Okay. Put some garlic in. How much? I have no idea. Okay, so we've got our chicken. And again, if you're cooking chicken, you know, especially for your kids, be very careful about your work area. Chicken be some nasty stuff. I think raw chicken is nasty, so. Okay, and so carrying on anyway with the whole thing behind raw chicken, this is going to be a little bit original for you, okay? The problem with, I've been trying to make fried chicken for a long time. And the problem, the hurdle that we can never overcome is cooking the stuff long enough where you cook it, and then making sure that it is done on the inside. So what we're going to do here real quick is we're going to take a bowl, and in this bowl we're going to put a lot of paper towels. The reason for the paper towel is not to cover the chicken, okay? We are not doing that. The reason for the paper towel is we are going to support the chicken off of the ceramic bowl, and we're actually going to microwave this piece of chicken for like 30 seconds. And what that's going to do is it's going to cook the inside along the bone and all the stuff. So whenever you make fried chicken, it's real easy. We got down to like 10 minutes. You can just say, okay, how long does it take fried chicken? 10 minutes. Throw it in there, it's 10 minutes. Doing it this way, the chicken comes out, it's not overcooked, in terms of being fried, and it's cooked on the inside because we're going to microwave it for like 30 seconds. Do not put a piece of chicken in the bowl here because the bowl's going to retain the heat, and the chicken is going to have a microwave cooked taste and texture to it if it's in direct contact with the bowl. So that's why the paper towels, stick that baby right up in the air just like that. I'm going to hit this for like 30 seconds. 20 seconds, 30 seconds, something. We'll do 20 seconds here. Chicken. Yeah, it feels pretty good, I think. There was 20 seconds. I'll do a 30 second. One here, time 30. So anyway, we're going to deep fry this chicken, and you can get packs of drumsticks. I don't know, there's like 10 of them in there, or 8 of them, or a shitload of drumsticks for like, I don't know, $3 or $4. Okay, so now this one we cooked for 30 seconds, and it looks a little bit cooked, so that's too long. Okay, so that was this size chicken. So anyway, I think 20 seconds is our number we're going to go for. 20 seconds. There we go. 22. We'll try 22. 22 seconds. Okay, so we've got our chicken now. So we bring our chicken out, and after we cook it, we're going to put it on a separate plate. And this is the fun part here. So we've got our egg whites. I can see shell down in there, but maybe that's the secret to really, really crispy fried chicken. If you get chunks of shell in your eggs here, leave it in there. Then someone will say, "Oh, your chicken is so crispy." Thanks. Okay, so here we have our egg. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken, dip it down in here, pull it up, then we're going to toss it in this flour mixture here. So we'll kind of set this up over here. You have to, the abode here is a little bit limited on, this is a little bit limited on space. Okay, so I'm taking this chicken. There's kind of like some big globby things, and maybe you should mixture this thing up. Maybe I'll do that for the next batch. I just bought a food processor. There's like some globby things floating around in there. Not good. Okay, so 3 pieces of chicken. And we've microwaved the chicken up on like 3 or 4 paper towels, wadded up so it's not touching anything. Like 20 seconds, 22 seconds. Okay, so there's our 3 pieces of chicken in there. We'll put the lid on it. Okay, so this is our 1 cup flour and a 1/3 cup breadcrumbs. A little bit of salt, and a lot of black pepper and garlic. Okay, so here we go. Here's what your chicken looks like. Okay, so we're going to take this chicken, and this is our fryer basket here, and okay, so there's the chicken. Here's the chicken. Here's the chicken. Putting 3 pieces in the fryer basket. You gotta get one of these deep fryer things. Okay, so here we go. Here, we'll turn this around here. Now this angle will be called fry cam angle. So it needs to be flashing fry cam on the bottom right now. Okay, so okay, there's 10 minutes on the timer. I've got this thing set at like, I don't know what temperature it's at actually, because it says 350, but it's one of these Walmart deep fryers. So I don't want to tell you 350, because if you actually have a real accurate fryer, that may be way off. But it's not quite, you're supposed to be about 350, 370, I don't know, but I don't know. Let's just call it 350. We're going to go 10 minutes. But if you have a really nice deep fryer, I would trust that instead of this. This was the cheapest deep fryer that Walmart had. So it's not that good. I'm going to go up to Grandma and Grandpa's and watch IU play the game today. Okay, so 3 more pieces, rock and roll. Should not be popping. Maybe we'll go to 20 seconds. Who knows? Okay, so like everyone you talk to, they're going to freak out when you tell them you're microwaving the chicken before you fry it. So probably just don't bring it up, okay? It's one of those things, it's a guy thing. So, but throw your chicken in the microwave for 20 seconds for a drumstick. And we'll be good to go. What you don't want to have occur is the whole getting your kids sick with like chicken, because I've cooked chicken before, and even though you think it's done, you're thinking it's black on the outside, it's burned to a crisp, and it's friggin' raw on the inside. So that can't happen. So watch that. Okay, cook that. We'll keep going here. Get the new food processor out.
I think what I want to try to do is like chop up the egg white things.
Cause they got like major globs in them.
So.
So this is the new food processor. We ended up going to Wally World because Goodwill didn't have it. That's probably a good thing too. So I'm kind of mixed on what you buy at Goodwill. I think sometimes they set stuff out that doesn't work, and that's not a good thing for the business to do. Okay, food processor. Julia, check this out. The new food processor. Wow. Check this out, babe. Blades are sharp. Handle carefully. What are you hungry with that? There's a whole bunch of shit that comes with a food processor. I'll tell you that. Yeah, you couldn't get this from Goodwill, man. Everything. It would not be in one piece from Goodwill. That is good without saying. This was like $59, I think. Chicken. All right, man. Cool. Very hip. Okay, so this is cool. Oh. There we go. This looks fun. Wow. Alright. I wonder if you have to put all of these on there. Let's see, what are this one do? Okay, our chicken should be getting done here. I got chicken out in the microwave. Okay, so your cooking time on the chicken for 3 pieces for the deep fryer that you're going to get from Wally World. It's like 10 minutes alone. Timer here. So they have a little timer on the deep fryer, so you can set that, and it works real nice. So I want to figure out how to use this thing then. So the key to getting this meal done real quick is we need the fry cam. Fry cam. So anyway, the secret, it should be flashing a fry cam on the bottom right now. The secret to this meal is getting all the chicken done, ready to go. So when the deep fryer is open, you got the next 3 pieces in there because it's 10 minutes for 3 pieces. So when that thing, so right now, 51 seconds left. Okay, so we're coming down on this. So we got our next 3 pieces of chicken. Here we go. Okay, buzzer this one off. Hit the buzzer. That goes up. Okay, so here's the chicken. And I'm thinking this is pretty good chicken. Let me get that. That's pretty good chicken. I got the grease on 350 from on the temperature. It's 10 minutes. And since we microwaved it, we know that it is actually done on the inside. So I'm gonna get me a more pizza pan things out here. That's hot. I'm gonna turn this down. Okay. So there is chicken. 0 grease. Stick it in there. So we're going to get moving along real quick here. 1, 2. Christopher? Hey buddy, what do you want to drink? You want what? Chocolate? Julia, what do you want to drink, sweetie?
White milk.
White milk, okay. So be it. Okay, so here's our next 3 pieces. Now, what you want to have is as soon as those come out, you want the next 3 going in. So, we didn't do very well with that right here, but anyway. Because the time is in the 10 minutes per load cooking. I'm getting this dinner ready. By the time you get home from work, to having it ready, it's 10 minutes per load. 3 pieces of chicken per load. Okay, so chicken's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, and the other thing is, if you're going to make fried chicken, don't try to stick a whole bunch of chicken in the deep fryer, because that just really, it does not work well. So just stick with like 3 pieces, and don't overload your deep fryer, because then it actually makes it worse. Okay, so we'll go back over here to our stove cam. Stove cam. Okay, so this green beans on here. Okay. Hey Boo, do you want cream corn, kernel corn, or green beans? Cream corn? You got it. One can of cream corn. I never know whether to make one can of vegetables or two. Sometimes when you make one can of vegetables, you actually eat the vegetables and you run out. And then sometimes when you make 2 cans of vegetables, you don't eat anything. So, it's one of those proverbial questions in life. Okay, so I'm making cream corn here, so cream corn, pretty simple. The black pepper, and then just a dash of sea salt. That's it, man. That is it. Okay, and see about getting this mess picked up. Hey, sweetie, come here real quick, please. Can you run it with just this thing in here, or do you have to put this thing on there too? Here's what we need to do. This is the food processor.
I don't know how to run them.
I know that. Neither do I. It makes 2 of us. Because here's the instructions. Okay, look at the instructions. Here they are. We need to chop up the egg whites here. You okay? We're going to chop up egg whites. How do we do that? Huh?
First put it together. And then just throw them in there, put it on, and do it. Okay. Daddy, here's how you put it together.
Okay. The blade goes on top of this thing. Which way do you turn it? Well,
You don't turn it. I think it goes up by itself, right?
it needs to go along one way, doesn't it? Oh, this blade would go up because that chops the stuff off of the sheet. But all the other blades are up. I don't know. Let's try this. Which way is it set, babe? Number 3. Right here. See the drawing? Number 3. Stainless steel slicing and shredding disc. So, let's get this over here. This one.
Hey, Daddy, I think that might have messed up with
Did I mess up?
this part. This is the one right there.
That won't work for
Just look in
me.
the picture,
That
Daddy.
won't work for me.
Look in the picture.
Well, babe, what the...
That's that piece.
Yeah, I see that.
And before.
So maybe that's if you're not running this boiler, honey. See this? Okay? Good look at it. This fits on here. Okay? Then this thing goes on. See the height? So this would work.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And it's got the hole in it here for that thing. Like that. See, babe?
And go on the back thing.
That's what that stem's for.
Okay.
And I guess we could pour our egg whites through here. Or do you chop them up? What do you want to do?
I think we get work for.
To make the fried chicken. So let's just try it. Let's try something here. Ready? Okay.
Am I done?
Yeah, this is how to make fried chicken.
Oh, it's on right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's over there. Let's throw it.
I see it now.
We'll come to the can. I want to get different angles. This will be the Julia can. Okay, we're at 3 minutes. We're at, Julia, say hi. We're at 3 minutes on our chicken there. So what we're going to do is do the next 3 pieces. So the egg whites, honey, are for this, making fried chicken. Okay, so I stick it in there. Honey, would you bring me that tub of flour, please? Put that
Right
down.
here?
Yeah. Over here, baby. Right there. Thank you.
How much longer can
It's going to be about 10 minutes. And we're good to go. Okay. You want to do a job for me? I need you to shake it.
You guys are taking?
Nope. It'll be 100% clean job for you. It's a fun job. Okay, so what you're going to do, no, sweetie. Hang on. Yeah. And for God's sake, don't let it come apart, okay? We'll have chicken everywhere.
Take it now?
Yes, sweetie. Yes. Okay. Okay, watch out. Stay back. Okay, very good, Julia. Come on over here. Want a schedule? I'll pop you out. Stay back from the grease. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You want to try the chicken?
Huh?
Get back.
Over here.
Here. Here's that.
Have a plate with some milk.
Yeah, I'm getting you white milk and your brother chocolate. Okay.
Great.
Do you have your breakfast not still?
There's
Yeah.
that.
Right here. Get you a plate. Okay, piece of chicken. Okay, so right now, we've got 6 pieces of chicken in play. Put our chicken in there, and soon get everything ready to go here. Get everything plated up, as they say in the Chef Ramsay show.
Okay, so, and this is all chicken meat?
Yes, sweetie, that's all chicken.
Okay. Want me to get Chris to try some?
No. He's, we're gonna be eating here in just a minute. That's your first time out. Be careful. Okay, so let's try this food processor. Sorry, let's try the food processor. We'll hook it up right here, sweetie. This fries, that's clean. How is it?
Hot.
It's hot? Yeah.
Have a fork.
Yes, sweetie. Okay, so we're going to move the chicken now over to here, get it off the table.
Then try it.
You're going to try it?
Okay.
Good? Okay. Let's put the chicken in. Now we'll just put it back over here. Okay, so, can I borrow your piece of chicken, princess? So, the Julia cam right now, thumbs up? Thumbs up, okay. And,
Salty, I like that.
it's salty, you like that? Well, here, let's get an interview from Julia. Okay. There it is. It's done. Man, that is good. Okay, so here's our chicken. And that's a beautiful thing right there, man. 0 blood coming out. 0 blood. That's a good thing. So, Julia, what did you think of the chicken, honestly? You like salty?
Yeah, I like salt.
What do you think about the flavors, the seasonings?
Yeah, it's really salty. I like the salty.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and guess what? We're going to be eating some serious wings here, kiddo.
Oh, it's juicy. Very juicy.
Very juicy. Is that really good fried chicken then?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Ah.
I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so... Whoops. Wow. We're going to get the rest of our chicken done here real quick. Ah, okay, it locks in there. This is kind of neat. Okay, let's see. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, I got the handle on it here. Well, we don't seem to be operating. Hmm. Hey, sweetie, does it say anything about troubleshooting in the...
Troubleshooting?
Yeah,
Let me look.
our thing's not quite working.
Okay.
Hey, there we go, honey.
Okay.
I think Daddy put it together. Okay, ready? Ready to do the egg whites? Want to see it?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. So she's good. So anyway, hey, come here and buy the chicken. That was good. Well, if you like salty fried chicken, leave it in the brine overnight. That'll work. So anyway, this has like clumps on it, the egg whites do, so we're going to run the egg whites through our new food processor. Wow. You know, I could actually make mayonnaise now. Because mayonnaise, I think, is made with egg whites, maybe. This is cool. Great. Okay, so I like the new food processor. And let's see how it solves our problem. Okay, so it's about it's better. It's better. But it's still not clump free, so maybe I need to put the blades in there and run like that. So try that real quick. Let me leave that here. Liking that chicken, sweetie? Good. Real good. You know, I appreciate how nice you are to me about my cooking. Thank you. Like this. Okay, that works. Okay. I took this thing off. I put the little propeller thing in to stop it. Wow. That is certainly mixed up, man. That is certainly mixed up. Cool. Okay, you've got to get a food processor. Oh my gosh. Okay, now that is going to be a great. That is definitely not clumpy now. All right, my problems are all solved. Okay. Timer's going off. Turn that off. Get this out of the way. So, 3 pieces of chicken left. We have made fried chicken for the single dad, and I think it's gonna work really well for you. Chopped up the egg whites. They're now like frothy and foamy. This is gonna be great. Oh yeah, much better. Much better.
And then this piece.
I think so, Princess.
You're welcome.
You want to shake the thing again, babe?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, yeah, take your egg whites, go to Wally World and get a food processor,
It needs one.
and then stick your egg whites in your food processor. Now this is rock and roll, man. Julia, this is gonna be the best chicken like ever made in the universe, I think. Really. Why don't we go to Julia cam right here? There you go, baby. Julia cam. Give it a good shake for the camera, honey. Show them how to do it right. Christopher, let's roll, my boy.
What time is it?
We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Grab a seat, Tiger.
I could hear you doing your cooking, so.
Yeah, we're doing fried chicken this week.
And the camera's still rolling.
Yeah, we're on a. We're
You're on,
getting everything.
you're on camera, the camera's right behind you.
Okay, so thank you, Julia, very much. Wash your hands, sweetie, before you touch anything. No, in the bathroom with soap and water, please. Okay, so we had enough stuff here to do our chicken. We ended up doing a plate full of chicken here. Ten minutes. And
What do you think?
Hot.
You think it's
hang on, we're gonna say grace.
I saved my own grace.
Well, we'll say family grace at Sunday, boy.
And right when you said it, you were eating some more chicken breast. And another bite.
All right.
He's on eating.
Good chicken.
Good chicken?
It's salty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's my chicken bone?
That's right. Yeah, okay,
Should
so,
we like bowls that don't clean?
you want a bowl?
My
I'll get you a
green
bowl.
one.
Okay, so let's get you a bowl. Chris, you want a bowl for your corn?
Yeah.
You do it.
Great.
Great chicken.
Great chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Obviously, Christopher wants something. He's saying, "Great chicken, Dad." This will be our table cam.
Can I have a
What?
spoon?
Yes, you may. Say, may I? May I have a spoon?
Have a spoon.
May I have a spoon, Daddy?
May I clean?
May I please have a spoon, Daddy?
I don't think that's facing the
There we go. How's that for our table cam?
That's better. Thank you.
All right.
Why are you gonna film us eating?
No, it's going to be at the end of the segment. At the end of the segment, we sit down
Oh.
and we start eating. I mean, it's like it's what you do. Right? So anyway, this show will take them through doing the whole thing. Cokes on a. I'm gonna have an orange crush. natural flavors. Okay, so
Oh, it's a natural.
um,
Oh,
can you have a napkin? Yes, sweetie.
yeah, let's make green corn for that.
Here, babe. Want some more milk? You need some more milk. Okay, so on our meal today, fried chicken. You're gonna get a deep fryer, and you're gonna brine your chicken in some sugar and salt. Your kids, you like the chicken? How salty it is? Okay, so if you have kids that like salt, leave it in the brine overnight. Makes it easier to do. And run your eggs through your food processor. And 1 cup flour, 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs, some garlic powders, black pepper, and the sea salt. And so anyway, there you have it, fried chicken. 10 minutes per load. Let's say grace, guys.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Julia, you gonna say?
Dear Lord, thank you for everything you've given us. And help us. And what we need to. And you are a great Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Oh man. Okay. See you next time.
Bye, y'all.